Well, my dad got his new Jetta, and my mom got a new truck. This is a 2019 Toyota RAV4 LE in ruby red. And it looks so much better than it used to. Even without all the upgrades, like the wheels and stuff. It looks beautiful. Minus that towel or napkin. Tried to wipe some of the pollen off the back. Trying to see me. So, like all manufacturers without switchblades, Toyota has gone to, or without push button, Toyota has gone to a switchblade since this is a base model. Mirror illuminations now. And of course it's a laser key. Here is the interior. It is black leather, similar to the old interior. Door monitor. As you can see, this car only has 404 miles on it. We got it not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. Door panel. There's this new coin tray. Power outlets. Gear shifter now has a shift boot, which is nice. Electronic parking brake, which I'm not a big fan of, but you know. Go ahead and I'll start it up for you. They also redid their chime, which sounds really nice. If I drop the keys first. We'll go ahead and we'll start it up now. See, and that comes on there. And I'll go ahead and I'll start it up for you. Gauges. Focus. Horn. Nice new steering wheel, as you can see. We'll go ahead and we'll pop the hood and the headlights. All four windows are now automatic down and up, which is a nice touch. All the headlights are LED now too. There's the brights, completely LED. I'll show you them. Those are the brights too. The headlights are not all as the brightness that I wish they were. Oh, that was brights off. That's brights on. But there's two decks of LEDs and reflecting on my shirt there. They're real bright. The brights are, at least. But we'll pop the hood. This has, I believe, the same engine as the old model. Where's... oh, it's way down there. This is, again, I believe, a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder. Dang it, there we go. The prop rod's a little tricky to set up. There it is, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. That has a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder. The hood now is much bigger, but it's really lightweight, which is nice. And for some reason, don't know what that is. That was weird. For some reason, they've gone to what a lot of manufacturers have been doing, where the prop rod no longer attaches to the hood, but to the actual like hood door, so you have to pull it down and attach it elsewhere. The nice thing about this hood though is that it's very lightweight. As you can see, this hood is extremely light, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let me rev it a little and see if that moves. Yeah. And then you got to hear it rev. Again, all of them are automatic. Window lockout, but you can still control. Mirrors. Automatic headlights, and it wants me to do that. So now they're activated. The instrumentation dimming, which also dims the screen. So when the headlights are on, it gets brighter. Adjusting steering wheel. It also telescopes, and it goes a lot. There's a lot more of a range than the old one used to. So it's nice. You use this button to cycle through the trips. You can use this to use these mode buttons on here to, not that, this button. Scroll through the road. Multiple settings, no messages. Average fuel economy. Oh, yeah. Excuse the distance to empty. It has like 34 miles left till empty. So you're going to have to excuse that. It was pretty cool. The instrumentation, and we'll go ahead and we'll rev it. It sounds a lot nicer than it used to. A lot more muscular. I'm going to move the steering wheel down a little because it's kind of in my way. New turn signal stocks. Of course, with the courtesy blinker that Volkswagen patented. Windshield wipers. And I'm shocked at this because still in the lower end vehicles, Toyota has not included the variable intermittent wipers. There's just one intermittent setting. This is on my mom's RAV4. Our 2010 Volkswagen Jetta has that. And it's really surprising that they still haven't put it in. Also a rear wiper. Front washers, which do a lot better job than they did in the old car. We won't do a lot because we don't want to make the back wet, but these are still on. Of course, you do have the intermittent on the rear. This is one thing I will say about the wipers, and it's nice that this car has it. Some cars for the rear wiper, you just have an intermittent. This car actually does have a full on for the rear wiper. And my dad's old Ford Escape had 2 clicks for it. There was 1 and 2. 1 was about 15 seconds in between wipes. 2 was about 5 seconds. The only way to get a full multiple sweeps in a row was to wash it. Steering wheel here. Cruise control, they have relocated to somewhere. Here we go. You can use this to scroll through the Entune audio system. Your different modes, eco mode. This needs to focus. Sport mode, which turns red and green, and then just normal, which we used to use eco. In the old car, it used to be just eco and sport, and you would hit the button again to turn it off. In this car, there is actually a normal mode that you have to hit. It shows speed limit is 25. So I'll talk about these 2 features. First, starting with the parking brake. Like pretty much all new cars, this does have a automatic parking brake where you push on the brake and push down to deactivate it. And to activate it, you just pull up. Now, we typically don't use the parking brake. I wish we did, because it's something I would use. This car, it's automatic. Watch. Right now it's on. So I'm going to put the car in reverse. You could hear it just went off. So now I'm going to put the car back in park. And it just came back on. So it's a pretty interesting feature. Probably so that you don't roll, but that also causes you to park, go boom, and stop. But it doesn't bother my mom that much, so we just keep it on. So hold, while we're here, let's talk about the transmission. This is a 6-speed transmission. New shifter that feels a lot nicer, and the manual adjustments. Of course, you can go from 2 to 8, and you can go from 4. You can go from 8 to 4, and then, you know, you downshift, upshift. And it does have a reverse camera. Those were my phone turned off. It also does stay up there. Alright, sorry, my phone kept shutting off. So, where were we? I think I already showed you the shifter. So, hold is an interesting feature. Normally, when you put your car in drive, and you're driving, if you tap the gas, if you're waiting at a stoplight, you have your foot on the brake. Well, since we're in the driveway, it's not going to roll. But if we tap that, see, it'll start moving, and then we put our foot on the brake. Suppose you're at a stoplight. If you click hold, driver's seatbelt needs to be buckled, and we click hold, hold is now engaged, which means I can take my foot off. Then, when I push the gas again, hold is disengaged, stop, let go, and it's done. Tap, done. It's a really nice feature. Off, I want you off. Here we have the center console. Climate controls. No dual zone. AC, which feels nice. These would be for if you had the dual zone, you could have the sync and whatever. You know, just all that stuff. Traction control off. Power outlet. Adapter. Oh, I bumped the parking brake. Cup holders. Manual seats. Manual height and everything else. Ouch. Gotta go quick. Back seat, which is pretty comfortable. Unfortunately, unlike the previous model, oh yeah, we do have the cup holders, which all of them have had. The previous model, the seats would recline from a lever down there. They moved the lever back up here from the previous generation from a long time ago. And unfortunately, you have two positions. Up or down. There's only two positions. Move the seatbelt down here from up there, which is awesome. It's really comfy back here. No seat back pockers. Seat back pocket. What? What the hell? What am I trying to say? Seat back pockets. I'm sorry. Pop the fuel door, which this is something I don't like. They moved the fuel door release from down here, right next to the hood release. So now, if it's dark out, oh, you're searching where? Oh, here we go. Oh, well, shit, wrong one. Oh, pull that one. Yeah, you pull the wrong one, and you're gonna get really mad because you're gonna have to come around the front and snap that back down. Anyways, the fuel door's right here, of course. My dad's car, it locks with the remote, which is nice. Trunk, which is much bigger now. We have a sun visor, which the old one didn't have. Our first one did. So if you want to hide your cover, you have the sun cover, and you can put phones on top of it. Maybe. Okay, spare donut. And you can hide your sun visor right under there. It's not that hard. Oh, damn it. License plate flew off. Here's the back. Again, I'll show you the seats. So you go up, but then when you fold them back, you've got that, or you've got that. There's no second position. There's two. Not great. You have your oh shit bars with the hooks. This is moved from up here. Manuals, I'll go through it. Main manual, reference guide, warranty info, warranty and maintenance. That's about the spares, checklist, about the end tune, a little slip, and then that, which is always stuck right here when you get it. So I'm just going to kind of put these back in carelessly because my mom never looks at them except for when she gets the car. So we'll just shove them back in there. It's always nice when they give you plenty of manuals. One thing I will say, and this is something that I don't experience, well, I mean, I've shifted the car, but I really wish that this position was flipped. I wish that this was on the left side. I feel like it would be more convenient. And then this could be on the right. Now, that does pose the challenge. If your passenger hates you, they could do this to you while you're driving. And I guess hold would be harder to touch because, you know. But I don't know. I would consider doing that. It seems like it'd be a handy feature. Oh, I want to show this. Of course, you have your child locked, which I'm a child, so those should be down at all times. But look. Oh my God, they go all the way down. Toyota's like the only automaker that's still doing that. Please keep it that way. I want my windows to be all the way freaking down. We'll go ahead and we'll kill the engine now. And I have to put some stuff back in it. Also, watch this. Can you see that? Yeah, you can, right? And this ain't going to focus. Damn it, I want to prove a point. Alright, well anyways, I'll just position the camera right here. Watch this. See that seatbelt buckle? Watch this. See that? It's really cool. It shows when they're buckled. Oh, I thought I could make it all the way through without that happening. Dang it. Oh well. We'll go ahead and we'll shut that open and we'll shut it down. Didn't show the auto system, but it's, you know, it's not too hard to figure out. You know, you got your options, you know, phone. It's way too much to show in it. Oh. Okay. You know, your stuff and whatever, but that's it. That's your tour.